my family who raised me, you all were poisoning me from birth so that I wouldn't figure out who I was, what was being done to me. You all literally have been drugging me my entire life.
Hey, beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, we want to talk about a content creator that has gone viral, and everybody's talking about her. So this is going to be a part one. This is a part one, part two video of it. So this content creator is out here sharing a story of how her family members are after her life, and how her family members have made her go bankrupt, how they've wanted to unalive her all her life, and how the family they are watching her, and how they've gotten to the point where they are even poisoning her food. They are in contact with everybody around her. That's the reason she can't keep a job, she can't have good relationship. All her friends have left her because it's a plot. They're paying people, they're paying influencer, people are copying her, people are destiny swiping. I said this destiny swiping thing in another video. Is a word I'm hearing flying a lot lately, even though it's a word I've known for a very, very long time. But lately, everybody thinks everybody's swapping destiny. Like, what's going on here? But anyway, guys, let's go check out this lady's video. There's two clips of a video because I want you guys to really get into her mindset and how her mind work and how she's calling out her family. And let me know if you think this is a mental breakdown or this is just a lady sharing her story. So let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
Is the attention y'all wanted, so y'all are about to get it. And I don't care what intimidation tactics you have up your sleeve next. I do not care. We gonna get into everything that's been being done to me since I probably was born, okay? And my family is in on this. This is an entire occult of Freemasons and Eastern Stars. And I see why God had me hold out on this message. It's because he needed to expose a little bit more. Now, I ain't even gonna get through everything that was done to me since I was born. I'm just gonna tell you the state of my life right now and what they have done to me. So they have stole money from me. Now, these are my parents, who are not my real parents. These are my parents who have taken me from my real family. And they literally have tortured me my entire life. And my whole life, I was thinking I was having sicknesses, illnesses with my body. And no, they were poisoning my food. They were poisoning me my entire life. And this past weekend, I had a moment where I continued to, I felt bad because, of course, they started to curate my timeline to point everything to me as if I was a problem, as if I was the reason all of this was happening. But no, you all are just evil and you have demons on your back that have caused you to do this to me. You have stolen money from me. And what's so ironic is last night, because I want to address this with my sister. Last night, you called me right when I was getting ready to get in the shower, which let me know y'all have hacked and mirrored my phones. So this entire time, every time I would tell you, like, ironically, you would call me when it was time to get in the shower or while I was in the shower. That doesn't make you like, that is an issue that you wait till I get naked to get in the shower before you call me because you're watching me. I digress. Let's keep going. I don't care what intimidation you bring in front of my eyes while I'm filming. I do not care. Okay, we're gonna get that past there because y'all think y'all are just so scary. My parents aren't my real parents. They've stolen money from me. I've been intellectually suppressed my entire life to make me think that I was dumb because they wanted to suppress my gifts and destiny swap with me. So the person that's currently copying everything that I do, everything that I say, have studied me, how I get my nails done, the words that I say. You all will probably, if you search the internet, you'll know who it is if you study hard enough because they imitate everything that I do. So that's the person that's trying to swap destinies with me, which you can't swap destinies with someone who is a prophet, a chosen one. But still, I digress. Let's go. I am being gang stalked heavily, meaning people are just following me wherever that I go. In my community, all of my neighbors are in on it. Everybody in my local shops where I get my nails done, everywhere that I go, they have infiltrated that place and they have made them basically get on board to harassing me, saying the words that I say. If something is inside of my house, because they have been spying on me inside of my house, they will end up having those items inside of their store, inside of their establishment, etc., just to harass and antagonize me. They're having certain creators make posts about me to mimic me, to talk about me, to make fun of me. And I don't even think y'all realize that whatever materialistic thing they bought you or whatever money they paid you with, it was stolen money.
Why?
That's being traced. But let's keep going. In the state of where I'm at, I have absolutely no car. I have to take public transportation wherever I go. They have also infiltrated the entire Lyft system. So anytime I get inside of the Lyft car, they do the same thing. If I play chill music in my house, they play chill music inside of the car. If I say certain words, they start saying those certain words just like I do. Stolen my own property from me. So when I filed for bankruptcy, the lawyer that did my bankruptcy was crooked. So he sat up there and did not send my reaffirmation document over to my mortgage company. And so none of my mail for my mortgage is being sent to me. It's being sent to him. So love that. And even when I just tried to put my house up for sale, the real estate agent that did that was also part of the system. And so he had people all up coming up inside of my home, probably doing witchcraft, voodoo, whatever you want to call it. And then he confirmed when he came and got my key that there are cameras watching me, and he tried to intimidate me by saying like his back was hurting because they've been poisoning me so bad my back hurts. And so that was him, of course, trying to make fun of me, intimidate me, etc. Like, dude, whatever. Okay. You tanked my Turo business, and that's the reason I had to file for bankruptcy. And then now the 9-to-5 that I had to go back to because I lost my business, you also infiltrated that system. So then all of my coworkers, managers, everybody tortured me from day one. Like gossiping, making me and I'm not going to say making me because I decided to go in on it as well. Like the moment people gossip, I should have said, I don't want to talk about this person. But anywho, it was the messiest group of people I've ever seen in my life. And so infiltrating my 9-to-5, I had to quit on the spot because it just got so bad that it was like they started getting more and more people to gang up on me. I don't even know, like at this point, I don't even know how much money you've stolen in my name. Because this is identity fraud that they did on me. I couldn't even file my taxes because I have fraud done in my name. And so they have done identity fraud on me. They have scammed in my name, took PPP loans out of my name. I mean, have completely set me up to look like the biggest criminal in the whole America. But anyway, let's keep going. There's more. I know, there's more. So yeah, my phones are hacked. They're watching me through my phone. My laptop has been hacked. My food is coming to my door poisoned. So even at the grocery store, my water, my vegetables, my everything, they are poisoning it before it gets to me. So as soon as I eat something, I'm sick, like immediately. So they're poisoning my food from the grocery store. Anywhere that I order fast food, takeout, they poison it too, send it to my house. This is just, I'm in a false marriage. So they went to the courthouse and falsely married me so that they could take money that way as well. They have a life insurance policy on me, which they have been, that's what they've been trying to do, take me out through death magic and to my family, my faith family. Gosh. Bodies have been dropping in our family back to back to back. And it's because you all keep sending me death magic. You all keep sending me magic to take me out.
But
that is why bodies are dropping, because I am a prophet.
Okay.
You cannot mess with God's children. That energy has to go back to somebody because it bounces off of me. I may get a little sickness or a little body aches, but that's it. The real intent behind it goes back to y'all. That is why bodies are dropping. And for the people that have taken payments from them and taken materialistic things from them in order to harass me and antagonize me, that's energy too. That's going to go back to you. It's returned back. I think you all should start learning about spirituality before you get into cahoots with these people who dangle money or a materialistic item in front of your face and say, I need you to do this for me. And then you do it. And then y'all are now going to have to reap the ramifications for that. You have God's wrath, and then you got the 3D wrath. Like, I don't think y'all thought that through. I don't know. I don't even know how much y'all know about spirituality, but this was a spiritual attack against someone who was protected. Let's keep going. Last but not least, also the threats to trafficking me. So like the trafficking van that's out in front of my home. Like,
What?
I just don't understand. Like these tactics are just so elementary. But yeah, so these are all the things that have been done to me. They're probably still going to do to me. They literally are just going nonstop at attacking me. They have taken every single opportunity from me to make money. So that way I am completely isolated. They have taken every friend from me. Any friend I make, they end up getting them too. So they end up crossing me and snaking me and antagonizing me. I have the family that I did have, they were never my family anyway. They were always so mean to me. Like, I have no car. My property doesn't even look like it's mine. And then every meal I have has some sort of poison in it. So yeah, that's the story of my life right now. I'm still going to continue to be a kind person because I don't return the energy that is given to me. And I am still going to trust in God. I'm still going to keep my faith in God. I still love God immensely. And you're not going to break my faith in God. And you're not going to turn me into the evil person that you want me to be. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But yes, I've noticed everything that you have been doing. You all, it seems like when I don't give you attention, you're just like a little toddler and you stump your feet and pump your fists because I'm not paying you any attention. You're just trying so hard. You have literally paid all of Arizona to come up against me. That is a lot of money.
Who are you?
That is a lot of money that you have scammed and did fraud for. To just make one person just lose their faith in God and lose their mind and lose their mental health. But I also forgot to mention that this was all for money and a lifestyle. So everybody wanted to be rich and flaunt very expensive bags and cars and be on television, and it like that's the reason everybody was doing it. That they want a lifestyle and they want that money. So they took it to hell. And also try to end my life. Forgot about that. But yeah, you all have the life you deserve. I have given it over to God, every last one of you. I have just given it to God. Okay. Nobody has any protection under me. My family, no. You have no protection under me. I have completely given it to God. And so I'm hands off. My family who raised me, you all were poisoning me from birth so that I wouldn't figure out who I was, what was being done to me. You all literally have been drugging me my entire life. And it was to where I was constantly in doctor's appointments thinking I had all these illnesses and diseases when in reality you were putting poison inside of my body. I literally was just an experiment to y'all because I am gifted. And so I just don't quite understand why you felt the need to, like, all of this is for money. All of this is for money. And you were setting me up my entire life. Every single relationship that I met people through, from friends to intimate relationships, you all were bringing those people into my life to do certain things to me. You were bringing friends in my life to constantly be a bad friend to me. You were bringing men into my life to constantly treat me like I was worth nothing. You were doing that to me on purpose. And it's so that I would never figure out who I was. I would never heal, and I would never be who God wants me to be. They're going to call me crazy. They're going to call me crazy because when you start exposing truths about people, you're automatically crazy. But what's even more dumbfounding to me is that money does not bring happiness, because these people have used my name in fraudulent activities and scamming activities, etc., and stolen all of this money in my name. They got enough money to pay out an entire neighborhood to harass me and antagonize me. They have enough money to pay every single person I encounter, whether I get in the lift, whether I go get my nails done, whether I go get my lashes done, whether I go get my hair done. Everybody is on payroll. Everybody has been on payroll that I have ever interacted with. Wow. to suppress me and to make me feel like crap and to make me think I was going crazy. And this is why you would have all of these people who did not know me personally will repeat things that I would say to me to make me lose my mind. Like, you all's goal is to make me lose my mind. That's why you are poisoning my food. It's because you lower my vibration and then you send me witchcraft, black magic, spell work, and then you use the cameras that you've been hacking on my devices to see if it's working. I have all of this money to pay people to harass me and antagonize me so that I lose my mind, and you are still unhappy people. You are still unhappy people. That's what's crazy, is that the people that you have brought up against me all have more than me, because you all have tried to play God in my life. You are telling me that this is karma. But no, karma is sent from God. You all are trying to play God. You all have created all of these criminal activities to give me karma. You have hired people within my 9 to 5 to antagonize and harass me. And then you sat up there and said, that's your karma. You sat up there, you're taking every opportunity from me that I get. I own a business. You all hack that system and tank my numbers so that I don't make any money. And then you say, oh, you're lazy. You won't work. Where do I work? When everywhere I go, you all pay those people to push me right back out. That's not karma. You all are trying to play God in my life, and that is not for you to do. You all have completely isolated me to where I cannot go anywhere. I cannot do anything because I know I'm going to be harassed. But I'm still going to keep my faith in God. I'm still going to be kind. I'm not going to return evil with evil, because I've left it all in God's hands. I'm just letting you know that I am completely aware of what you all have been doing to me. I'm really trying to understand how you can have all of that money. You all are, these are people that are driving 6-figure vehicles, have very, very nice places to live in, way better than mine. And then the moment that somebody says, go and harass and antagonize them, they're like, yeah, let me jump right on board. You've taken everything from me. So like, these are people who have more than me. And that's where I'm telling you all, money does not buy happiness. The people that are coming after me have taken everything from me. They have way more than me. And they're still attacking me to this day. They're still poisoning my food to lower my vibration so they can send me magic that will hopefully stick and work on me, like taking me out. They hope I go crazy enough that I take myself out. Because at this point, they know in order to cash out on their life insurance policy, like they got to figure out a way to keep them getting their hands dirty. I promise that I'm practicing forgiveness, because the way you all are demonic, you're just demonic. Like I don't even think you can explain why you feel like you need to wake up and harass somebody. I just think it's because you're demonic. So I'm genuinely praying for all of you. My family has first showed up at my doorstep after I asked them not to do that. I said, do not show up at my doorstep. They flew here anyway and showed up at my doorstep. I did not come to the door because I do not want to talk to them. They're simply going to continue to wordplay and say things to make me come off as if I am going through some sort of psychosis, and I'm not. I'm in my right mind. So I did not go to the door because I didn't feel like them having me come off as if I'm crazy, and I know I'm not. Then they call the police. So then the police comes to my door. I did not answer that. So then the police starts texting me. They're like, hey, your family is concerned about you. I'm like, I barely even talk to my family. I literally called them over the past weekend, and they, like, after I had not talked to them in probably several months, because I found out what they had been doing to me. And so I then contacted them again this past weekend, and they started doing it to me again, where they were word playing with me, trying to make me come off as if I'm having some sort of psychosis, like everything that I'm saying is untrue. So then I just cut them off again, but this time it's for good. So if you're my family and you're watching this, I'm cutting you off for good. There's no reason to bring anyone to my home for a welfare check when you barely even know me. I barely talk to y'all. So if you're coming off to the cops as if like you really know me and this is way out of order for me, how would you know that? Tell the cops to show you the last picture you took with me, the last time you were with me. I have not talked to you all because you all are toxic. I do not like wordplay, like telling me like, oh, if they've done evil things to you, maybe you want to talk to someone about these evil things. You don't think I know you trying to call me crazy? I'm not crazy. What I'm doing is exposing people for the things they have done to me. If y'all want to do something, go open up an investigation for them grapes in my fridge that has poison in it. Go open up an investigation for them bananas in my fridge that has poison in it. Honestly, you can grab any food item in my kitchen and go test it. And then start that investigation there and draw all the way back to who started poisoning my food, who's responsible at the grocery store, that's where you could start. Start from where my food that's currently sitting in my fridge poisoned. Start there. That's where I want to start. You literally can go take the grapes in my fridge and those bananas in my fridge and take a bite. And then once you need to urine, your urine is going to be as orange as my shirt. And then also I start getting lightheaded. It's like this whole temple here is just pressure. Like they're putting substances in my food. That's where I want to start. If anybody wants to start a conversation, let's start there. Let's also start where the fraud has been committed in my name. Where I couldn't even file my taxes, last year? Because there was fraud done in my name? There are bigger fish to be fried here than coming here trying to sell me on the fact that I have lost my mind, knowing that I am in my right mind. We're losing the plot. Let's start investigations because the culprits are out there calling the police and standing with the police.
Um, I'm not going to tag a name on this video, and that's because I don't want a lot of attention on her, and it's not because for me this is a whole bigger conversation because I could see a lot of patterns and sign. Yeah, but let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section because this video has struck an entire conversation, and let me know if you think this looks like a mental breakdown or you think that, oh, these things that she's saying actually happened to her. This entire she went on to, I decided to put these two clips so that you people can get context of what people are, because this she has struck an entire conversation on social media. She's still on social media making this type of videos over and over again. And this is not me trying to put down anybody or talking about, but I just feel like mental health is a very important conversation to have and to have it correctly, because a lot of the time when we see just let me know if you think this is a mental breakdown. Okay, so there's going to be a second part where we're going to hear people's response because this video is already long already. So there's going to be a second part where we get people's response because the response is kind of really everywhere. Some people can connect and resonate with what she's saying, while some people are saying that it's not possible for this to happen to you. I personally, I'm just looking like, is it possible for this to happen to you? Like, why are they tracking you? Why is everybody? I understand sometimes some family members can be terrible and be very crafty and all that. But the fact, what just got me, the fact you said they had everybody from the grocery store, the driver, this doesn't seem to work. There's this girl on YouTube, Stephanie Aina, but that video is gone. But years ago, she actually shared a story. I wonder why she left YouTube actually. She's a Nigerian girl and she shared a story of how she had a mental breakdown and how she had a psychosis that was really terrible. She shared really details. It was a very amazing video, and this just really reminds me of it. Honestly, she talked about how things were just flipping and went out of control. And I really wish she didn't delete that video, but that was a very long time ago. So I really wish she didn't delete that video because I feel like when it comes to mental health, a lot of time people don't want to have that conversation. People are ashamed to have that conversation. And the truth is that you can look like you're normal because if you clearly look at this young lady, my personal opinion, she doesn't look like anything is wrong with her. But I feel like something is not right. But I really want to know what people think about this before I go on to share more of my thought. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Do you think this could be she's telling her own story, or this could be a mental breakdown? Anyway, guys, go on and share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have amazing conversations. So go on and share this video. Give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.